Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. This video is for whoever it concerns. I've gotten several emails about this. People were wondering on the, a lot of them were actually wondering. One guy was actually wanting to make a very large donation, but he was kind of wondering, like, what if I had any idea what's going to be found on these Ampex 1-inch reels. Of course, I spoke about the Ampex recorder, which I'm working on one now. I've got access to two other Ampex machines, which are much higher quality with color cards on them, which I think I will also use to do these transfers. Here's a stack of 1-inch Ampex tapes, and we've got something like 2,200 to buy. I mean, it'd be a total of 2,200. It's going to be an awful lot of tapes. I was telling people about all the donations I get, I actually buy collections from people. Well, this guy has a very big collection in California he wants to sell me, and I have access to other machines I'm getting from another location. But here's a stack of a lot of tapes I got, which came with the Ampex machine that I had when I got several months back. And some of them are marked, and I had somebody asking me, what do you think you're going to find on any of these? That's the whole beauty of this, guys. It's the finding and the discovery of what you find on these tapes. It's a real thrill doing what I do. I mean, it is exciting as hell when you do the type of work I do. You never know when you're working on these really old tapes, and I found some really good stuff, especially horror-related stuff like horror movie host. I found a lot of that stuff people don't even know I've got. And also I found a lot of rare late 1969, 1970 stuff. And speaking about what you'll find on Ampex tapes such as these, of course, this is a machine I'm working on restoring, but I have access to two other machines, which I'm waiting on. But I have a whole stack here of tapes, guys, and that's why I say donations are really, really important, because I can't work on these projects unless I have everything machine-wise and everything working where I'm able to go through these giant collections and start transferring them to files. Everything I transfer to files, guys, you will see. If it's possible, I will upload it all to my YouTube page, and you guys will be able to watch whatever's there. I also get people asking for files if they make donations, if they can get copies of certain things. Everybody's welcome to anything I've got. You just got to ask. Send me an email of something you're interested in. But if you are a donor and you make huge donations, you have access to anything you want. That's the purpose of this archive, to make it available to everybody as things are found. I'm pretty much probably one of the only ones out there doing this work because, of course, this is Obsolete Video Services. We deal with the impossible. This is what we do. So, again, guys, I had people asking me about what are you expecting to find on these 1-inch reels? Well, this is a very early 1-inch machine. It was bought in late 60s, and people would take them home and actually use them as VCRs. Case in point, we got a tape marked here. I'm pretty sure this particular tape is going to be the Ghost of Frankenstein, probably off of one of the channels in Los Angeles or wherever this tape came from. Most likely has a television movie horror host with it. I would pretty much bet on it. But also we have another tape here, to give you an idea, that did have a little marking on it. This is the Dick Cavett Show. And if you notice, it's marked 4/27/1971. So most likely that's going to have a lot of great commercials on it. And since he took the time to label it, it gives you an idea. It's from 1971. I mean, how many 1971 off-air tapes do you have? You don't see many of them. So this is going to be a huge score, and this is a marked one. And I have several other ones that are marked. But all these Ampex recordings, I'm pretty sure are going to be like the stuff I did in Los Angeles on the EIAJ stuff. It's going to be very early recordings with television bumpers, commercials, you name it. This is the type of stuff people are donating to me. They've got basements of this stuff and or storage areas. Their father used to record on these very vintage machines back in the late 60s, early 70s, and they used them like VCRs, thank God. And now they're sitting on a gigantic amount of tapes for an estate sale or whatever, and they don't know what to do with them. Everybody is finding my YouTube page. I want to thank everybody for passing on the word. Send out the word. Let people know what I'm about. I mean, I want to get as many subscribers as I can because that's what draws in business for these type of collections. So please, if you want to help out, Go in and blog. Do a write-up about my work. Post it in places that get millions of subscribers. Hopefully, I can get more subscribers to my YouTube page. But this is how we're getting these amazing collections like this Ampex stuff. And that's the answer to the guy who was asking me about the Ampex stuff. Or, well, many guys. It was many emails. We do have a lot of Ampex tapes to work on, and they're sitting here. Give you an idea, they're from late 69, or 68, 69, 1970, 71. These are very early ones. And, of course, these are probably going to be complete probably with commercials if they took their time to label them. Again, guys, donations are very important. If you are a business, a big company, somebody who can actually afford to make giant donations to help me get these collections done and buy equipment and that type of thing. That's the type of people I'm looking for. Obsolete Video Services does this out of his own pocket, folks. This is all out of my own money. You know, this is not something, you know, I'm not getting giant workloads from people and making a fortune doing this. No, this is actually paid out of my own money. This is done out of the historical value of it, and because it's, you know, I'm in television. It's something I've been wanting to do, and I think everybody's really enjoying it. So, you know, if you want to make donations, if you want to help out, go online. I mean, if you're a computer guru, get it where people are going to see the advertisement about my work. The more people that come in, the more donations I can make, and the more tape collections come my way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, guys, it's very early 1970s stuff, and you can see this is an example of what this tape is from 1971. It's going to be some more and more amazing stuff coming my way. And don't forget, I have, you know, something like between 2,000 more tapes just like this from a collection in Los Angeles that needs to be bought. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.